That's my goal, is that they become educated. That's why it's Northwest Advocates for Animal Awareness. We're not advocating just for animals, we're advocating for animal awareness. So that means making intelligent choices based on our experiences and what we are learning together. I'm Christina Martinez. I'm the sponsor of the Northwest Advocates for Animal Awareness here at Northwest Missouri State University. Northwest Advocates for Animal Awareness was started in 2007. When on patrol, I began to notice when the students left for vacation or weekends that there'd be a lot of cats roaming around. And when I saw a skinny pregnant cat eating bugs off a grill of a car, I realized we probably had a problem we could control. So I started the idea of trapping a few cats, and then somebody said, you could get help, if you started a student organization. So it sort of began with that. And from there, we branched out from fixing cats to helping the animal shelter to anything and everything related to animals that the students in the group were interested in knowing about or that we could get our hands on or help with. Normally, our work is unseen. In the past, some of the ones I've been more proud of is when we found animals, particularly dogs, in terrible living conditions outside, and we're able to go in and completely revamp that environment, get the dog off to a groomer and a vet. Anything that we can afford to buy that year if we're not just sponsoring a pet or walking dogs. The students love to go on field trips and interact with animals in different ways besides dogs and cats. We've gone to a hunting farm. They have good standings in the organization with attending and service projects and help with fundraising.
The most important part is that there are actually quite a few things that we do, and so sometimes it might not seem like much, but each board member is usually pretty busy working with a group, and getting an opportunity to have leadership experience I think is just beneficial. One of the most important things that we do with the community is working with the Humane Society. I think it's really important for college students to have opportunities to help out in the community so that they feel like they're a part of it. Interacting with the community and making sure that they know about these issues is really important, because as we learn more about it, it feels like everybody else does. So as the feral cat manager, my biggest job is taking care of the feral cats on campus. So I'm in charge of making sure that they're trapped annually and then overseeing the cat feeders that feed the cats.
Being a feeder, I was able to learn the importance of making sure you're being consistent with the cats, making sure you're feeding roughly the same time every day, as well as knowing how to approach them. The clinic going on this Sunday is a chipping clinic for cats and dogs, where people around the community are able to bring in their cats and dogs and pay a $15 fee to get their cats chipped, just so we can help manage and keep track of the animals around in the area.
So there'll be 2 people applying the microchips that have a lot of experience doing that. It's a way that you never lose the animal doesn't lose its identity because the tags fell off. We believe that a microchip clinic is a benefit to our pets in this community, and so we wanted to host that for the community at a low cost. As the sponsor, I'm supposed to make sure that the students are being safe and staying engaged with each other. They've taught me to be a little more sensitive to a larger group of people, to be cohesive. I tend to feel like I'm a parent at times with them, that I care about them that much, and when I see something that seems unsafe. I have a group of executives right now that have been together for a couple of years. They're really, I think, a powerhouse of a group of students. They can disseminate information and get things managed and arranged. The executives are really good at getting all the students, the new students, involved. We went from a group of 5 to 10 to 15 to like 40.
Having a board that you can rely on is really important. We're really fortunate right now to have a strong group of people that work well together, and having that communication has been really beneficial.
Being able to work as a team has been very helpful, because again, being a cat feeder, I'm not necessarily alone. In other events, you're able to not only work with each other, but you're also able to work with the community. You get to learn more about the people you talk to.
I've met several of the friends I have today through the club. The club is one of the biggest things that I'm a part of on campus. The people in that club are people that I'm socializing with a lot. We all had a similar drive to obviously advocate for animals, but they were also just a really nice group of people.
I think in their effort to know each other, then when we do get in a bigger group, they do understand each other's characters in a way to be able to get the kind of work out of them or the response that we need to be successful in a way that's caring and understanding because they've taken the time to get to know each other.
I think it's really important to have an awareness of the animals in your community, and it's a side of things that a lot of people are unaware of. They don't really know anything about it, and so I think having that awareness of how animals are being impacted in your community is important for anybody.
Having the awareness of the animals around them, also being aware of why different organizations do what they do.
Well, honestly, I'm very concerned about the state of affairs with animals in the world today, so I want them to see both sides of it and know that just because you can get an animal doesn't mean you should get an animal.
For the future of the organization, I hope that they can help build a better community and making them more aware of all the animals around them, making sure that we can help monitor and keep all the animals safe.
I hope that by being in the club, people can have a broader sense of the animals that they are going to be interacting with in their life and how they can help them.
You're never not welcome, and you haven't missed much, so join us.